Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen patch notes, this time for PTU patch 3.0 AO. Performance for this patch is the best I've had by far in Star Citizen's PU, averaging around 45 to 50. Now, that could be because of the servers I'm on or the time of day or something, but it's actually great having smooth movement, aiming, and feeling like it's actually a game when I play it rather than a slideshow. It's very good. A major change in this patch is the introduction of AI interdiction as well. During quantum travel, there is a chance that enemy pirates might attack you and knock you out of your quantum travel. Additionally, there are random environmental encounters scattered throughout the verse that you might stumble across during your travel. And there's lots of NPCs about. This really spices up the verse and is really integral to making it feel populated and alive. The other updates in the patch, they've moved Free Look and Space Break away from Left Alt, preventing accidental game closing, which is great. That was a much smarter move to move that away. They've added a lore explanation and a star map journal entry to be given to players when they first spawn in Stanton. There's been various VFX polish to atmospheric entry and traversal effects. They've improved 3D markers as well. Escort missions will now fail if the player obtains a wanted level or shoots at the escort. Bonus pay will now be updated silently as well. They've reduced the probability of enemies spawning at derelicts. There's been render-to-texture screen setup for engineering and turret MFDs on the Vanguard and Retaliators. Bug fixes, so players should no longer be able to get trapped in some of the ships by crouching inside the canopy. 3D radar contracts should no longer be offset in the Hornet series of ships. They fixed an issue where players wouldn't see logout prompts when the ship was powered off. They fixed ghosting on visor target holograms. The loadout screen for Star Marine should no longer be blacked out. Escort missions should now exclude players with a wanted level of over 2. Hardpoint adjustments to ensure components are interchangeable for the following ships: the Retaliator, the Buccaneer, Cutlass, Aurora, Caterpillar, Prospector, Gladiator, Nox, Cartu-Ul, and Avenger. Automated turrets should no longer continue to shoot at a destroyed ship. They fixed numerous issues with clipping and force exits during the Mustang series entry and exit. The small elevator on the Constellation Aquila should now operate as expected. Missiles on the Glaive and Scythe should no longer be able to be removed without the ability to replace them. The camera should no longer enter the wall when accessing the engineering station on the Caterpillar while in third-person view. Ships should no longer be shown on the ASOP list at outposts where they can no longer be spawned. They expanded the green zone at ArcCorp's Area 141 on Daymar to encompass the entire outpost as intended. They fixed an issue where objectives would not display on the Mobiglass for some missions. Legal collection/delivery missions should now consistently spawn cargo. Cargo capacity should now be visible on the ASOP terminal when a ship is highlighted. The refueling audio should no longer play in a loop if the player leaves before the process is finished. 1 SCU waste boxes should now properly appear. They added missing ship armor for the Cutlass, Dragonfly, 85X, and Herald. They adjusted the ATC, the air traffic control properties, due to illegal spawning, and added more locations to send players to if ATC parks their ships while the player is still inside. The visor should no longer lag slightly behind player motion. This is amazing. Quantum drives should now be interchangeable on the Vehicle Manager app. Changed the cargo ramp interaction highlight to the button rather than the entire ramp of the Starfarer. The combat visor should no longer be set into opaque boxes. The ASOP terminals at outposts should now allow players to spawn ground vehicles. You should no longer lose your radar when swapping between the nav map scale and radar scale on your 3D radar. The Go to My Location button should now work on the 3D radar. The 3D radar should now properly power off with the ship. They fixed a bug with Arena Commander crashing when you exited as well. And there's been some various server crash fixes and some client crash fixes too. This is probably the best patch that I've tested for the PTU. It has good performance, it has good combat, and it has some cool features and lots of fixes. Really good job. The patch previous to this, the AN patch that came out over the weekend, was a little bit slapdash, it felt like. There was just some problems that I had with it, which were really annoying, but this one is absolutely great, so really, really good job. And if anyone's in the PTU, give this one a go, because it's pretty good fun. Every month, we have a giveaway. For December, it's for an Orion mining vessel donated by our featured org, Self-Made, an organisation looking at all types of gameplay with a lawful neutral stance and focusing on developing your character in the verse and kind of not being a dick to others. Links below for them. They're active now and will be active in 3.0 as well, so check them out. All you need need to do to be in for a chance of winning Medal Ryan, though, is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and then comment on any of my videos during the month. Do you have any questions about the PTU, about 3.0, about Star Citizen's development in general? Chuck them in the comments below. A special thank you to my Patreons who allow me to create the amount of content I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, then you can find the links to Patreon, as well as everything else we've discussed down below. Please don't forget to like and subscribe as well, because it really does help me, and I'll see you in the verse.